There's a fish. That's a big fish, pal. Stroke. So we're going to be working on that today on the TFC cataract, the ball stroke.
No, it's the crab stroke.
So yeah, the crawl stroke, the crab stroke, sculling, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it involves one oar. If I wanted to move the boat left without having to, put the front angler or the rear angler in a bad position and actually make a turn, you can maneuver yourself sideways without actually having to turn the back of the boat towards where you want to go, or the front, depending on how you're maneuvering. So the way you do it is you take if I want to go left, you're going to take your left oar and you're going to do a sweeping stroke, which is you face your oar blade downriver and then you push out, which forces the water into the right side. So it actually will turn the nose of your boat to the left. And at the same time you're doing that, you're going to want to take your right oar and just do a normal backstroke so that you counteract the sweeping stroke, which actually makes you move left. The hard thing about it is no matter what, if you are in a slow part of a river, you need some current to be pushing you down in order to move laterally while doing this, because if not, you're going to end up just staying in the same place. So if you are in a slow part of a river, I like to kind of get one push and then perform the sweeping stroke and the backstroke at the same time. You can do it a few times until you slow down, and then you can actually kind of re-push yourself and then keep moving your way sideways as you're going forward. So that's kind of how you do a crawl stroke, a crab stroke, and yeah, just a good way to keep both anglers in good positions to be able to fish while you're moving down a river and not having to turn your butt end back and then change the angle. You can actually keep yourself straight and move sideways down the river to keep people in the right positions, especially when indicator fishing. So
Yeah.
So while this crab crawl, whatever crab crawl, the crab stroke, the crawl stroke, whatever, while it's mostly used for keeping two anglers in position while moving laterally, it also can be used to avoid stuff. One thing to keep in mind is if you are using it to avoid obstacles, rocks, trees, whatever, just be aware of how deep of water you're in, because you can get this sweeping oar that's facing downriver. It can get really shallow, and if you go to make that sweeping stroke and it gets caught on a rock, that can pop all the way out because your momentum's going downriver. You hit a rock, that will go straight back, hit rear angler, you lose an oar, break an oar, hit you in the jaw. Things could go wrong pretty quick. So just always be aware where that sweeping stroke is being made and where that oar blade is at in the water. So yeah, that's the crab stroke, crawl stroke, sculling, whatever you may hear people call it. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more tips and tricks on advanced rowing.